Okay, an average rate of change on a graph. It's telling you how quickly a graph is changing, is all average rate of change is. And what we're going to do to find an average rate of change, they'll give you two instances, 2 points. We're going to connect those points with what's called a secant line. Okay, we're going to connect it there, and we're simply finding slope. If you don't remember slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Rise over run. How much is my y's changing versus how much is my x changing? If the average rate of change is positive, you're going to have an upward slope. If it's negative, you're going to have a downward slope. If it's not changing at all, you're going to have a horizontal slope or a zero slope. So therefore, let's try one of these. So a car travels at a constant 60 miles per hour. It says make a table. So if it's traveling at 60 miles per hour, we'll put the number of hours versus the distance it's traveled. So if it's not traveled for any hours, it's not traveled any distance at all. After 1 hour, it's traveled 60 miles. After 2, 120 miles. After 3, 180 miles. And after 4, 240 miles. So next up, it says, what's the average rate of change from 1 to 2 hours? So that would be from here to here. So we're going to take our outputs, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we're going to see a average rate of change. 120 minus 60 is 60 over 1, or just 60 miles per hour. So that's going to be our average rate of change between those two. And again, it's simply telling us how quickly something's changing. So let me show you what your other problems would look like. Let me give you a function, f of x equals x squared, and I want to know the average rate of change from x equals 2 to x equals 5. So that's what the problems will look like. And in order to find an average rate of change, we need y values and x values. So what they've just given you is the two x values. In order to find those y values, you're going to have to plug those into the function. When I plug in 2, again, input is 2, my output is 2 squared, or 4. When I plug in 5 to the second power, my output is going to be 25. Now I have input values and the output values. So now I do y2 minus y1, 25 minus 4, which is 21. x2 minus x1, which is 5 minus 2, which is 3. So my average rate of change here would be 21 over 3, or 7.